Hey, it's Aaron, and if you're watching this right now, you're probably checking out GetFit Mining, and maybe you're wondering, is this legitimate? Can you really make money from this particular crypto staking opportunity, or is it a big waste of time? Let's check it out, all right? And anytime, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, click the link below, and I'll share my favorite strategy with you. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet. Some of them are really good, some of them so-so, but a lot of them, though, are a big waste of time. So let's check out GetFit Mining to find out whether this is good or is it a waste of time, all right? Now, what is it? GetFit Mining is basically a crypto opportunity. It's a staking fitness application, okay? So the way it works is you come here, you download the application, and you buy something called GFAM tokens, GFAM tokens, right? And they basically promise you a specific return on investment. It's about 25% on the tokens, and depending on how much you invest will depend on the rate of your guaranteed or promised ROI. All right, so pretty interesting stuff there. We'll talk about the pros and cons of this and whether this is actually real or not, right? But this is how it works, okay? So you can buy a GFAM token for the market rate of that GFAM token, depending on how much GetFit Mining wants to sell it for, right? It changes in price. And you can either get these GFAM tokens by buying it outright from their marketplace, or you can walk and exercise and go to the gym, okay? So the more that you walk, the more that you exercise, the more that you go to the gym, the more points you add up, and that will allow you to, get GFAM tokens or not, all right? So that's what they say, and they say that they got some algorithm in the background that records your steps, and then based on that, they can translate that into allowing you to purchase their GFAM tokens, right? And then you can stake them. And when you stake them, you just basically, it's like a savings account. You stake it, you hold the tokens, and they're supposed to increase over time. But as an affiliate, if you want to promote this opportunity, you can get in at 4 levels: primary, ultra, alpha, and omega. And depending on which level you join, right, will depend on how quickly your GFAM tokens actually increase in value, right? So primary costs $99. It will increase at an ROI of 100%. That's just normal. Ultra, $199. It grows at 125%. Alpha, $499. It grows at 175%. And Omega, $899. It grows at 300% ROI. That's the staking percentage, okay? This is also a multi-level marketing opportunity, so you can bring in family members and friends and people that you know, and you can market this online as well. It's a uni-level compensation structure, 11 levels deep, okay? That means that for every single person you bring in, you get a cut of what level that they get in: primary, ultra, alpha, or omega, right? And also you can earn 11 levels deep. So the people that they recruit, you can get a piece of that pie as well. So essentially what it is it's kind of like a staking fitness MLM kind of opportunity, right? You exercise, your tokens increase, they guarantee you specific ROI, or you can outright buy these GFAM tokens, and then you can recruit people into the business, okay? So is this legit? Right? Is this something where you can earn money, or should you be staying away from this? Well, look, I've reviewed so many different opportunities on this channel, right? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different opportunities, all sorts of crypto opportunities, business models, and things like that as well. And the first thing that I do is I look at the business model to find out whether it looks dodgy or not, right? I look at the website, I search for the owners, do a lot of research, and basically see if this is something that looks legitimate or whether there's a lot of red flags. Now, unfortunately, GetFit Mining has a ton of red flags, right? First of all, if you come to their website, okay, you cannot find the ownership information anywhere, okay? Anytime that you cannot find ownership information on a website, right, that is a very big problem. It may not seem like an issue, but basically they're trying to hide something, right? So you can't, the only thing that you can get here is an email address. So 2 email addresses: hello@getfitmining, and then there's a Gmail address here, which is spelt wrongly: inochi.concept plus gfm@gmail.com, C-O-M-M, okay? So the fact that it has a spelling error, I don't know if you can see that, right? My face might be blocking it, is actually a problem, okay? Because if this is a proper company, they shouldn't have little spelling errors like this, okay? So little red flags here and there, okay, but maybe they made a spelling error, that's fine, all right? But for me, I've been, I dig through so many websites, I do so much research on all of these types of opportunities that for me is a red flag already. Also, you can't find out any more information. You don't know who the owners are, you don't know who the CEO of the company is, you don't know who the marketing director is, the COO, nothing. All right, no MDs, no directors. You can't find any names. There's no addresses. All right, and they're not registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Huge red flag right there. All right, so that's the first thing, right? So no information about the ownership of the business, right? The second thing is there's no social media information. Usually, companies like this, they will give you some sort of social media information. Okay, so are they on TikTok? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? Are they on YouTube? Now, you can find them on YouTube. They've got a channel and they've got a few hundred subscribers, which is very little for a company like this, okay? But that to me is a red flag. It's just like a little promotional videos here and there, but that's it. No other social media information. That is a red flag. The third thing is that you have to look at the business model of what this actually is, okay? So they don't actually have a retailable product, right? Now, it's kind of a gray area. They hide it in the fact that they say that it's an exercise app, and the more that you work out, the more that you can earn points, and then you can buy their GFAM tokens, right? And that's their product. But the reality is that that's not really a sellable, retailable product. Nobody's going to come here just to buy that program, all right? What you have to do is, if you want to get involved, you basically have to buy the GFAM tokens and you have to become an affiliate at either Primary, Ultra, Alpha, or Omega, right? So the product here is the opportunity to make money, right? Now, when the product is the opportunity to make money and there's no real retailable product, that is fringing on Ponzi scheme level, okay? Now, let's, I'm not saying that this is a Ponzi scheme, but there are red flags around it. Another thing that is also very, very important to understand is when you combine basically the opportunity to make money, and they're guaranteeing ROI through their staking program, right? Because they're saying that their GFAM tokens ROI 25%, that's what they're promising. Also, if you join at the different levels like Primary, Ultra, Alpha, and Omega, you are promised an increase in your token staking rate, 100%, 125%, 175%, and 300%. You cannot guarantee income for anything, all right, as a financial instrument. Anytime somebody guarantees you returns, especially when the returns are very, very high, it's beyond the industry norm, all right? That is a massive, massive red flag. And then when you combine that with multi-level marketing, that is when it becomes, you kind of like, you're in dangerous territory right here, right? Now, the reason why a lot of these Ponzi schemes and, these opportunity, they're just not real, right? Pyramid schemes like the MLM structure is because with MLM, they don't have to spend any money on marketing. You can just go out there, you can tell your friends and family, you are going to basically be the marketing for them. So you bring a lot of people in, you bring in all your friends and family, and then at some point, they do an exit. Okay, that's kind of how it works, right? With a lot of these opportunities. Now, it's not saying that you can't get your money out. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's no real product in the background, right? You don't really know anything about their staking technology. You don't know if it's real. If you check out their white paper, it's just a PDF. Okay, so no detailed information about their staking technology. How does it really work? Okay, do they really have a team behind it? There's no audit, there's no paper, they're not registered with the SEC. You don't really know if they're just saying that they have staking technology or if they really have it or not, right? So if you look at the light paper here, okay, on their website, all it is a PDF which just describes what they're doing, but there's no audit. You don't really actually know whether what they're saying is real or not. This is just a PDF. Anybody could write it, okay? So again, a red flag right there. Okay, so when you combine all these things together, it starts to look really dodgy, right? Also, promise and guarantee of income. Okay, now don't get me wrong. There are crypto projects out there, and I'm a big crypto investor, right? So I do know a lot about the crypto industry, and there are projects where you can stake your coins, okay? That's completely normal. You can stake your coins like a bank You leave your money in there for a month, for example, right? And they'll guarantee you specific returns. But generally, staking returns are quite low. Okay, they're not super duper high. They're like 5%, 8%, 10%, things like that. But with this, you can get 300% at the Omega level. It just doesn't make sense. How can these guys offer so much more return compared to other legitimate staking platforms in the crypto world, right? But when you combine that with an opportunity to make money with a multi-level marketing structure where you can earn 11 levels deep, and they're guaranteeing income, that to me, when you combine all of that together, just looks too much like a Ponzi scheme, right? Just a lot of red flags right there. And combining the fact that you can't find any information about anyone in the business, there's no address, nothing like that. Now, if you go down, I just want to show you a couple more things, right? A couple more red flags. Spelling mistakes with their contact email. If you look at their terms and conditions, this is just so janky, right? I mean, it's horrible. You can see, look at this. They've got like some errors right here. I mean, a legitimate company wouldn't make mistakes like this. Okay, you can see all these, like, that shouldn't be there. It looks like they copy and pasted this from somewhere else. There's no information here, just an email address, which is very easy to create, right? No contact information. There's no information about anyone really. That's their terms and conditions. Let me go into their privacy policy. Same thing, privacy policy. Formatting issues right there. If you go down, there was another. I found something else earlier which looked weird. See this right here? Okay, so again, formatting error, just looks weird. I know it's small, but these are all the telltale signs of red flags within a particular opportunity, and this might not be real. Okay, so here's what I'm saying, right? Now, I'm not saying that you can't make money with this. There is a chance that you can, if you get in early enough into GetFit Mining, that you can withdraw some of your crypto or some of your staked GFAM tokens and make a little bit of money, right? That's how a pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme works. Depending on where you get into at the Ponzi scheme, if you're right at the top, they're basically recycling new investor money to pay the old investors. Okay, that's how it works, right? So you get in at the top, maybe it's the first few months, maybe it's even the first few years, right? I've reviewed on this channel a lot of Ponzi schemes in the crypto space that lasted 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 1 year, right? One coin was massive. It lasted 4 or 5 years. They ran away with like $5 billion. Okay, the CEO of that company, most wanted woman, I think top 10 FBI's most wanted women. She's still on a run. Crazy stuff. She ran away with $5 billion of investor money. Crazy stuff, right? So GetFit Mining, don't know how long it's going to be around for, right? It could be around for a year. It could be around for 5 years, right? And what happens is they basically take new investor money, they recycle that, pay the old investors. So it is possible that you could get into this and make a little bit of money. But the question is how long is this going to last, right? What happens when you continue to bring in your friends and family, build it, buy more GFAM tokens, and all of a sudden they decide, oh, now is the right time, they're going to do an exit scam, or they're going to pull the rug on you, and maybe you've got money invested in their GFAM tokens, you're not going to be able to get that back, and then they just run because you don't know where the ownership is. You have no idea where these guys are from. You have no names, nothing like that, right? Just super dodgy stuff, okay? So if it were me, I would probably stay away from something that looks like this. Look, it's completely 100% up to you, all right? I've got a very good track record of looking at stuff and calling them out. I would say most of the things that I called out where it looks like it's not real turned out not to be real, okay? But you do your own research, right? This is just based on 16 years of my knowledge. I've spent so much money on, all sorts of different types of opportunities online, and this just looks dodgy, all right? It's your hard-earned money. You can do whatever you want with it, but this just doesn't look legit to me. I would rather just take my hard-earned money and put it into something that looks legitimate, that I know and I feel good about investing in, but that's 100% up to you, all right? So I would stay away from GetFit Mining. I don't think that this is a real opportunity. You might be able to make a little bit of money in the short term, but you never know when they're going to pull the rug on you. So just be careful is all I'm saying, all right? Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to make big money online, and you're like, well, Aaron, what can I do online right now? On this channel, I've reviewed literally hundreds of different strategies to make money online. But out of all the good ones, right, there are a lot of bad ones, but out of all the good ones, I've distilled it into a single strategy where I think that an absolute beginner has their best chance of going from zero to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month. If you would like to check out that strategy, click the link below, and I'll share my free masterclass where I'll show you how to do that step by step. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this review of GetFit Mining. Take care, all the best, and see you on another video review.